Hi, everyone, and welcome to Inspiring Change, getting up close and personal with the members of the Wellness Universe. I'm very excited for today's guest. We have the lovely Janet Lancaster. Hi, Janet.
Hi, Sherry. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, we're just going to jump right in because this is all about featuring you and the awesome work that you do here on our planet. So, if you
Thank
could
you.
tell us what your Facebook page is and what's your mission behind it and just in your life.
Sure. So, my Facebook page is Earth's Living Clay, which is the name of the business that I run. And my Facebook page is really dovetails nicely with the mission of Earth's Living Clay, which is to educate people not only about the benefits of calcium bentonite clay, but of the many gifts from nature that contribute to health and wellness. And that's the kind of information that we share on our Facebook page.
Perfect. Curious though, just off of that, is this something that you've always been interested in? How did you just get involved in clay, let's say?
Yep. So I worked in the corporate world for 30 years or so, and I'd have different fits and starts where I
Mhm.
wanted to be my own boss and not kind of work for somebody else and be a slave to the hamster wheel. And so I was looking for a business to buy, and I found Earth's Living Clay in 2011. And I hadn't even heard of clay, but
Uh-huh.
I liked it when I did some research on it and bought the business from the then owners in 2011. And so now my life has been all about clay since then.
So it's just one of those things that instantly connected with
Yeah,
you, which
yes,
is
for
so
sure.
interesting because it wasn't even something you were interested in. It was one of those moments.
Right. The universe brought it to me, I think, for
Right.
sure.
Very cool. Very cool. And so is wellness something that's always been part of who you are? What does wellness mean to you, basically?
Sure. So, natural remedies and alternative remedies have been of interest to me for a long time, and I am health conscious, I would say. For me, wellness is all of those aspects that kind of traditionally, spiritual wellness, physical wellness,
Hmm.
financial wellness, mental wellness. Um, so those things for sure. But it also, for me, it's about being happy and being happy how you're living your life and creating the kind of life where you're spending your time doing things that you love. I know you can't always do that, but for me, that's what wellness is being happy and crafting the life so that you're joyful every day.
I love that. So speaking of crafting the life that makes you joyful, what brings that out in you? What inspires you?
So nature very much inspires me.
Hmm.
I live in Southern California in San Diego, and so I'm blessed to live in an awesome climate. And I'm a
Yes.
gardener, so I can look out my backyard and see beautiful plants. I have a bougainvillea that's just going to town right now. Just even something as simple as that. But I also live near the beach, so I'm able to go to the ocean. I live near the mountains. I live near hiking trails, and so being outside with nature inspires me.
Hmm.
The other thing that inspires me is reading about or hearing about awesome things that happen to ordinary people, especially when it comes to healing and health, those sorts of things. And I do get some of that feedback from people, customers of mine that have
Hmm.
used clay and had great experiences with it. But I also, because I'm part of that health and wellness community, I see other stories like that that really warms my heart and inspires me.
Yeah. I'm curious to go back to the clay because what would you say one of the major healing benefits of clay?
So yeah, so clay is a mineral compound, and basically, mostly what I sell by far and away is the clay for internal use. Most
Okay.
people associate clay with clay masks and body wraps,
Hmm.
but the clay that most people buy from me is you mix it with water and drink it, and it detoxifies the body. It cleans the intestinal tract,
Hmm.
and when the body is healthy and clean, it can do amazing things. It can
Yeah.
heal itself. So the clay doesn't heal, the clay helps the body return to wellness so that it can heal itself.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty interesting. That's
Yeah,
it's
it
really
is. It's
really
very cool
interesting.
how it
Yeah.
works.
That's really really neat. And speaking of California, I just moved to California, so I totally get the nature thing, which is awesome. I didn't
Hmm.
understand the inspiration of nature until I actually moved to California many years ago, and then I suddenly realized, wow, nature really is healing. So I can
Hmm.
totally see that as inspiration.
It is.
So you talked about your clients writing you and talking about how it's helped them and what they've done. I'm curious if you had a chance to maybe help everybody. Say you were given a world stage and you were able to stand on that stage and have a mic and be able to say any message you want to the world. What do you think that
Right.
you would want to say?
So I would say something about, being your own health advocate and not necessarily when it comes to health. Western medicine does not have all the answers, and some Western remedies are actually harmful, particularly, medications or, can stress the liver. And to look to nature first for health and wellness. There are some amazing gifts out there from nature that have been proven to deal with some very serious illnesses. So my message would be to look to nature first for health and wellness, in every way, not just your physical health, but also your mental health and your spiritual health.
Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Because I think many people actually do overlook that, including myself in the past. And it's only now, as I'm seeing more and more, that I'm being introduced to it. I'm like, wow, really, everything really does come naturally already here. We don't have to produce anything.
Right.
Pretty
Right.
awesome. Pretty awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Janet.
Thanks,
Where can
Shari.
everybody find you?
So my website is earthslivingclay.com, and then on Facebook, it's facebook.com/earthslivingclay.
Awesome. Everybody go check it out. Thank you so much for being here
Thanks,
with us today and
Shari.
being part
Stay
of the
well.
wellness universe.
All right.
Thank you.